Hi guys, it's Ves. Welcome back. Again. Hi guys, it's Ves. Welcome back. There's no way I forgot my own damn intro. Uh-oh. Hi guys, it's Ves. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my first time in the strip club in Vegas. I'm super excited about this video because there was a lot of things that happened that I did not expect. I swear, I was in shock for most of it. And it was my first time. It was on my bucket list. And I was in Vegas. I was like, you know what? I guess this is something people in Vegas do. So I was super excited. But before we get into all of that, do you guys like my new background? My new setup? Before this setup, we used to have the Vesly Bea sign all over, everywhere. But if you guys remember, back in the day, we used to have Vicky's gavetero, like her dresser, with a sign and a big mirror and stuff like that. So let me know if you guys remember, like my old setup. Put it in the comments. Let me know if you guys remember that. But this is the new setup. We have this bookshelf right here, and I'm super excited. I feel like going into a new year, I really want to change up my space and change the way my videos look and feel. As some of you guys can remember, me and Vicky moved out to our own apartment, so I've had this room and this big ass sign that I haven't even been recording videos in front of. So I really wanted to switch it up, and yes, this is my bookshelf. It's so cute. I love it. Over here we have like a tree, something I got from Vegas, which is like a karma thing and like full of crystals, and it tells you stuff about crystals and stuff. And then that's a Capricorn sign that Ma got me. That's a little plant that I got from Five Below right there. Yeah, this is a little statue from Shein. That's a gumball machine I got from Target. It was like $5. And then inside I have some little lights, but you can't really see it. And this little plant right here, it's so cute. I got it as a set with this one. And then that's a little funny bag that Vicky got me. And then this says, "Make every day amazing." And Ma also got it for me. So let me know if you guys like the setup. I'm gonna have like a sign, like I missed my old Vesly Bea sign, so I'm gonna have that printed and put right here. But I have to decide on a size, and I haven't decided on a size yet. Maybe like from there to like there, maybe. Yeah. So yes, let me know if you guys like this background, my first video with the backdrop. I'm super excited. So no more, oh shit, what did I do? No more talking. Well, more talking, but let's get right into the video. So going to the strip club was always something that I had on my bucket list, and I'm like, you know, I want to go. Like, I think it'll be so much fun. Like, I want to see what it's like. But I always felt like, you know, if I go to a strip club, I'm gonna want to be up on there, like on the pole with them. Like, I have this whole idea of like the type of person I'd be at the strip club. I couldn't be farther. What is the saying? That couldn't be farther from the truth, you guys. Like, I was a mess. Like if I could do it again, I would do it again. Like, redo it. You know, I felt like so disappointed in myself. Like, I could have done so much more. I felt like I wasn't really in my element, but I really tried to make the best of it, you know? Also, guys, don't mind my hair. It was braided. This is a bun, but you guys can't see that. This was my hair braided, but I took it out. So just don't mind my ends. They just look a little crazy because of the braids. Just don't mind it. Anyways, so this strip club was not really what I expected. And I wasn't what I expected as well, but it was super cool. So let's get into the process to enter. So to enter, of course, I needed my ID. We said hello, we walked in, and then there was an ATM that you could take out money, you know, ATM. And then there was like these little cashier booths that you could go and take out cash. I didn't know how much money to take out in cash. It was my first time there. And the people I went with also didn't know how much to take out. So I think I took about like 200 out in singles. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good amount, and to this day I still don't know if that was a good enough amount. But that's what I brought in. That's what I did. I think it was pretty good. I don't know. I don't remember the exact name of the place we went to in Vegas, the exact strip club. So I would definitely ask the people I was with and try to find out where it was. I know to get there from our hotel, we had to like take an Uber, and then we was there and we were driving for a while. And it was like, we left like all the lights of Vegas and went down like this really dark path. It looked like some shit out of a scary movie. Like it was like dark. And then we finally got to this place and it had like blue light. I think it was called Sapphire. Oh my God. If I find out that to be true, future Vesly, add in a round of applause here. I think I was right. We went on a Sunday, and I'm pretty sure that was the biggest mistake we could have made. Maybe it could have been more popping on like a Saturday or like a Friday, but we went on a Sunday, and it kind of wasn't the best. When we walked in, it wasn't that packed. It was a very few people there. They kind of had like a section where you could sit, and then there was like this, like I said, like a VIP section or something. Like, I don't know, maybe the bar was up there, something like that. And it was super cool. Something that surprised me was that there was only one stage, like one stage with one pole, and it was pretty small, and it was a pretty big place. I thought that it's a strip club, multiple strippers is gonna be stripping, right? Not really. It was only one, like, per turn. So we were just like all sitting around watching this one stripper strip. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, you know, that's great. But I was really surprised. I thought like I was gonna look over here and see some bitches over there, look at some bitches over here behind me. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, people everywhere stripping, doing the strip. I thought that's what it was gonna be like. But it was just like one per stage, if that makes sense. So if you guys have been to strip clubs or are familiar with them, please let me know if it's most of them that have like one stage, or do they have multiple stages? Because from what we've heard from people in Vegas, they were saying that strip club was one of the best and they really recommended it. But I was shocked. I was really shocked. I thought I was gonna see more bitches. So after we got the money, we sat down at the table. The bottle girl was like, oh my God, like, what you want to drink? And we was like, okay. So we got some stuff to drink. We was drinking it. And we were just watching this girl on stage. So the first girl that went up, she was Hispanic. We could tell from like a mile away. That was my cousin, basically. And she was on the stage dancing, and it was great. We were clapping for her. She was doing all types of shit. She was like on the pole, upside down, lips on the ground. And the guys would get up and then they would like, you know, give money. She would like go up to them and like, you know, shake her ass and shit. It was like great. Like, it was nice. And I don't know if you guys can relate to this. Please, I hope you guys can relate to me on this. I may look like a super, like, I'm very upbeat, but I'm not. I'm a very outgoing person, right? And very outspoken. But I'm very shy in public situations, in public environments. I'm not the one to be the first one to get up. I'm not the first one to go and dance. I'm not the first one to go slap some ass. I'm not that type of person. So I was a little shy, you know. And I didn't expect myself to be that way. I know how I am, but I didn't expect myself to truly like be like, oh my God, what do we do? I was so nervous. And then the girl, my cousin, who was on the stage, she was doing an amazing job, and we were like, you know, cheering her on. I don't know if you cheer for people in a strip club, but that's what I was doing. I was cheering for them. And my sister, Vicky, she was also cheering for him too. Vicky on the opposite side. She's very outspoken as well, but she's a little bit more reserved in her delivery. She's could be perceived as like really quiet, really, you know, to herself sometimes. But that bitch lets loose. This one right here, she was on another level. So we went on the weekend of Vicky's birthday, which was September 21st of this year. And you know, Vicky did not care. Vicky went up, she was smacking some ass. Vicky went up, she was doing her thing. We were cheering them on. It was amazing. She's pretty quiet, but I'm pretty loud. So it was like a nice change of pace, you know, it was different. We were able to see when the girls would come on and off the stage. So like they would finish their set or whatever it's called, and then the next girl will come on. That's something I found really interesting. The majority of men that I found to be in the strip club that day, on that Sunday, were predominantly white guys. Like, probably like in their early 30s, early to mid 30s. They were like in little, you know, tables, like we were two sitting front and center. But something I noticed was the discrimination was real, y'all. Like, it was incredible. And that's something I feel like I've never heard about on social media, or never heard in the stripping space when people talk about it. But it was my experience while I was there and I was watching them, and I didn't like it, not one bit. So let me tell y'all what happened. So the Hispanic girl was there, you know, my cousin. She was doing a great job. There was a couple guys that went up. It was great. When the next girl went on, and she was this blonde hair, blue-eyed, super skinny white girl. She went up, she was doing her thing. She was doing like a couple spins like that. She was dropping it like it was hot, like, you know, she was just doing like basic stripper moves, like nothing too crazy. The other girl had her legs in the air. It was crazy. It was a movie. But when the white girl went on, she was just doing like a couple simple moves. It was nothing too crazy. But what I was really disturbed about was the fact that she looked like she could easily be 12 years old. Like, she looked super young. And I'm pretty sure, well, it was Las Vegas, maybe that's not the case, but I'm pretty sure she had to at least be 18 or something to strip in Vegas, right? Like, she has to be a little older to strip. They're not gonna have a child stripping. Like, that's illegal, right? Let's Google that. Age to strip in Vegas. 18 and over. '18 and older. I was a little confused because they was talking about drinking age or whatever, but I'm pretty sure she had to be like around 18, 20 years old. But in the face and in the body, she looked so young. And I was just a little bit disturbed by that, because I was like, oh my God, she looks like a child. Like, I hope she likes what she's doing. Like, I hope she's safe. Like, it was pretty late. It was like 3 in the morning. And I'm like, oh my God, I hope she's getting home safe. Like, I found myself worrying about these people a lot. Like, as individuals, like, I was really worried about their safety. So I was like, oh my God, I hope she makes it home safe. Like, what is this girl doing? Like, I hope she gets home. Like, who's taking her home? What's she doing? But she had to be over 18. So I was like glad, you know, at least, you know, she's not 15 stripping, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know times are tough, but I don't think a child should be stripping. Hell no. So yeah, she looked pretty young. But this was the disturbing part. Well, continuing the disturbing part. The men who were sitting down gave her the most money. They threw the money. They was doing everything with the money, throwing it up in the air, throwing it down, throwing it at her ass. They were doing everything while she was stripping, but she wasn't doing much. She was just blonde, white girl doing her thing. You know, the little bit that she was doing. I totally support you getting your money, how you get your money. Do what you gotta do. We're not job shaming you. But why was it that after she left the stage, a black girl went on, was doing the craziest moves? When I tell you guys, even in my wildest dreams, I couldn't do what this girl did. Like, my sister and I were just like, she was like flipping, spinning, turning, like holding onto the pole without her hands. Like, it was just her legs, and then one leg. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was crazy. Like, it was literally the most talented thing ever. Mind you, we went to a Cirque du Soleil show earlier in the week, and she was doing the same type of stuff they were doing. She's next level talented. So I was like, oh my God, watching this girl. I'm like, she deserves all the money in the world because she's doing her damn thing. Like, you could tell it's not only like, you know, she was just doing flips and shit. She was really enjoying what she was doing. And I was really like, wow, in shock. Like, this girl's doing an amazing job. And of course, I was cheering for them because, you know, I was cheering for all of them, you know. I was like, great job. That was amazing. Like, I was really cheering them on. Like if they were my sister, like, I was like, woo, you go, girl. Like, everything. But to my surprise, the men didn't stand up for her. The men did not give her the recognition that she deserved. She was doing 3 million times more than the plain white girl that was just on the stage. And it was shocking. It was shocking. Like, do they not recognize this talent? Like, do they not recognize what she's doing? Like, why were they not getting up? And that was the question that kept going through my mind. What is going on, and why aren't they recognizing her talent? I was so shocked. She was doing an amazing job. So I was like, oh my God, you're doing so great. Like, great job. So me and Vicky went up to the stage, and it was like 2 little steps away. My sister and I went up to the stage, and I was just like giving her money, like, here you go. Like, and I refused to put it on their thong because I'm not gonna give you a yeast infection. Like, no, like, money should not go next to your coochie. So I did not do that. I put it, like, you know, like on the table. And like, my sister did not care. My sister was throwing it. She was doing everything. We were cheering. We were clapping. We were giving all the money. Like, it was like there was no tomorrow with these girls. The girls that truly showed up and showed out were minority girls. And I feel like they knew they had to prove themselves to the specific crowd that they were in. Maybe if we were somewhere else, in other states, they would have appreciated this talent way more. But in Vegas, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was this club. Maybe it was that day. There was a lack of appreciation, to say the least. When I tell you, these girls put so much into it. She was sweating from doing all this amazing work. And at one point, she even got frustrated. And I guess the guys like had made a face at her, or le cortaron los ojos. What is that in English? They rolled her eyes. They rolled their eyes at her, whatever. And while she was on the stage, she literally told them, like, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. And me and my sister was like, exactly. Because for you guys to be looking at her, rolling your eyes, doing a whole bunch of shit, not recognizing her talent, don't look then. If you want to be racist in a strip club, don't look at them. I'd rather you not look at them than look at them and look at them with nasty looks and stuff like that. It was shocking. It was shocking. Truly shocking. I could not believe it. That they were so nasty. Why? Because she doesn't look 12? Because she's not white? What? How does that make any sense? I don't get it. So, even if they were not cheering them on or whatever, my sister and I sure were. Yeah. We were up there giving all the money, doing everything we had to do, cheering them on. I was giving them motivational speeches at one point. I was like, you're so amazing. Like, I hope you have a great day. Like, yeah. The first black girl went up. She, you know, told them that comment. She was like, oh my God, whatever. And then they were trying not to really look at her. They were like trying to like do other stuff, whatever. Then another girl came on, and she was also black, and she did a phenomenal job. The biggest difference I saw between her and the other black girl that were on was that she did not give them any energy when they refused to watch her. She did not give them any energy. She gave them no importance. The people that actually wanted to watch her, the people who, you know, were really engaged with her thing, were her sex. Those were the people that she was really paying attention to. But the people who didn't want to watch her, she didn't give them no mind. And I loved it. And another big difference was that you can tell in the second girl's face that she was enjoying herself so much. Like, the first girl, she was enjoying herself, but this next one was having a blast. She was having a blast. So, you know, we were there throwing money. She was shaking her ass on my sister. It was everything. When she got off the stage, she approached me and my sister. Our table was not that far from the stage, and she came out with her little bucket of money. And she was like, I just want to say thank you guys so much for cheering me on. Like, it really means a lot to me. Like, you guys are so beautiful. You guys are amazing. Like, thank you so much. And me and my sister, being the girls we are, we was like, no girl, thank you. Like, you are amazing. Like, you did your thing. Like, we're so proud of you. Like, I hope you got home safe. Like, you did an amazing job. Like, we were just giving her all the words of encouragement because that's what they deserve. The way I look at it is like, you know, stripping is a job. 100%. It's a job. And if you're going into a strip club, them entertaining you, them, you know, while they're doing their set and they're giving you their show and they're doing what they do, you know, you should be thankful for what they're doing because they don't have to do this. But because of them, I got my experience and it was a blast, and I was able to learn so much from going to the strip club. Even though there wasn't that many people, I didn't want them to feel like their time was wasted and like that nobody cared about their set when they were doing an amazing job. Just because some people don't validate you or show that they care or want to discriminate against you, it doesn't mean you're not doing a good job. It just means that they have some growing to do and they have some maturing to do, because their talent needs to be recognized, and that was not easy. If you put my ass on that stage, I promise you, I wouldn't be able to do not even half the things they did. So they deserve the recognition. They deserve all the applause, all the motivational speeches, and everything, all the praise, everything, because they did their damn thing. Something that really surprised me as well was that the second girl told us that, the first one also said thank you because we were cheering her on like heavy. When the second girl came, she told us that she's been there since that she was there since 4 p.m. that day, and it was now 3 in the morning, and she was waiting to do her set. And that broke my damn heart, and I was like, wait a minute, like, so you didn't know when you were gonna come on? Like, you just had to spend your whole day here? Like, you didn't do anything else? Like, nothing? Like, you had to just wait? And she said, yeah. Like, she had to just wait for her turn. She didn't know if it was gonna come or not. So I was super shocked. Something the first girl told us was that there is a lot of discrimination. She said that, you know, she does so much, and then for them to roll their eyes at her while another white girl went on and didn't have to do much speaks a lot about the situation and the atmosphere in that specific strip club. And I think it could be in a lot of strip clubs too, because racism is real, especially in this country. They even mentioned, like, we have to do twice the work to get half the money. And I was so in shock. So in shock. I can't even imagine that. Like, you imagine perfecting your skills and trying so hard, and you don't even get not even half the praise, half the money, all because of the way you were born. They deserve better, and that's the bottom line. Something that really caught my attention was that we could see the girls kind of lined up to go next, and they spent about 10-15 minutes in between sets. And when we turned around, there was a couple girls who knew that their turn was not gonna come up yet. So I guess in the meanwhile, while they're waiting to go up, you know, in their set, they can go and they can give lap dances, they can go and they can dance on people, they can go and they could do, you know, entertain others and stuff for money, of course. And it's Vegas, so I expected things to be crazy. There was a little room, a couple rooms in the back. They were called like an escape, not an escape room. It was like it was a something room, it was like a boom boom room, but that wasn't the name. It was just like imagine like a boom boom room. And I was like, what's that for? Like, why they have that room? Like, you know, I totally forgot that prostitution is legal in Vegas. And I'm like, oh my God, what are they doing? And they're like, you know, if they want to, you know, give more services, they can. And I was like, oh my God, like, that's crazy. Like, I didn't know. I was learning so much. And I was like, that's great. There was this girl, she went up to my sister like, oh my God, you want a lap dance? But my sister really wanted a lap dance from the first girl we saw, the one that was my cousin. She really wanted a lap dance from her because she was doing her thing. She was long gone towards the end. Like, I bet she did her set, got her money, and bounced. We did speak to her for a little bit though before she left. And Vicky, my sister, was telling her like, you know, amazing job, like great, like I'm so proud of you and everything. So my sister really wanted a dance from her, but this older lady comes with these super fake boobs. She goes up to her like, oh my God, like, do you want like a lap dance? To my sister and then to the people we were with. And then my sister was like, no, thank you, because she wanted it from the other girl. You guys, I turn around like about like 10, 15 minutes later, and like she has her boob in somebody's mouth. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. You know, I didn't want to watch too much because I didn't want to, you know, interrupt his time. You know, this is, you know, they were having a moment. You guys, she went down. And then like she was like, you know, they had a while doing the thing, and then she went up, and then he was like buttoning his pants, and then she was like buttoning hers and stuff, her little skirt, her little shorts or something. So it was super, super, super shocking. I did not expect that. I was like, oh, what's happening? I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. But you know, get your money how you get it. I was like, whoa, nice. Another thing that I saw that I really did not like at all was that there was one stripper there who mentioned to us that she was trans. She was really pretty, but I guess the other people could tell that she was trans, and they were not giving her any time of day. Like, she would go up and ask them like, hey, do you guys want to lap dance and stuff, and they were not responding well to her. Like, they were not paying her any mind. They was ignoring her, and towards the end of the night, she just like packed her shit and she was ready to go. So I mean, I just think that, you know, like, I get it. Palo gusti hicieron los colores, but it's like, wait, how do you translate that in English? For the different likes, for what you like, they made the colors. For the different things you like, they make the colors. Basically, that's the translation, basically. But you know, Palo gusto hicieron los colores, but I feel like, you don't know, she was beautiful. Give her a chance. She was beautiful. Give her a chance. You know. Like, you know, you could have the people that you want to give you a lap dance, of course. It's your money. For example, my sister really wanted that girl, the first one we saw. But for them to not even want to interact with her, that was not right. At the end of the day, she's a person who's here for a job, just like you go to your job because you have needs. They have needs as well. They have families that love them. They have places to go, things they want to do. So, you know, just at least talk to them, at least give them a response back. Don't ignore them, because they're people at the end of the day. They're not just strippers. They're not son gente. They're people. Like, you know, I'm making sense, guys. Like, they're people who deserve to be respected at the end of the day, regardless of what their profession is. They deserve to be respected. So if they're speaking to you, at least speak back or acknowledge them as a person. Don't ignore them like they're a fucking chair or like a piece of salami. Like, come on, speak to them back. So as I mentioned to you guys, I was super, super shy. I was so shy, and I was really shocked at like me being super, super shy. I kind of wanted to do more. Like, I really wanted to fully be in the experience and like go all out. But while my sister was up there shaking ass, doing what you do in like a strip club and stuff, I was there picking up their money and putting it on the stage. I was picking it up, and like when the money would fall, I was like helping them put it back up. And like, I didn't put it in their panties because I didn't want them to get a yeasty. Like, when we were packing up to leave, like, I had the rest of my money, and it was mostly singles, so I gave it to the girl because she was doing an amazing job. So then they literally laugh at me for what I did leaving, but I was literally like giving the money, and I was like putting it down. Imagine this is the thing, right? The table. I was putting the money down, like sliding it like near them, under, you know, under them, not on them, like under. And I was like, great job. You're doing an amazing job. Like, I really hope you get home safe. Like, great job. Great job. Great job. They were literally rolling. My sister was dying. Ma was crying. Everybody was just like, why did you say that? Like, what? And I was like, oh my God, like, you know, I was worried, you know, and I had so much fun. And, you know, it really amped up my respect, because I didn't know that they do so much, you know, and it was just amazing to see. Like, it was amazing. Feel like I didn't really get the full stripper experience because I was too busy being a motivational speaker, but I don't regret it, because if me and my sister were the only two people that told them amazing job, I'm glad they heard it, because they are doing an amazing job. So that was my experience at the strip club. When I go back to the strip club, I want to definitely do more. I want to smack some ass. My sister had the full stripping experience, and she wasn't afraid to put herself out there. She wasn't afraid to do what she had to do. But me, on the other hand, I was too nervous. I was too scared. Like I was really, really shy. Like I was so shy. So next time I go to the strip club, I would definitely do my thing and try my best to, you know, make it happen. Do what I gotta do. And I was just too motivational speaking, you know. And that's what I do when I drink too much. Like, some people get like angry, some people get like emotional. I get emotional sometimes. I get emotional sometimes too. But I turn into like a motivational speaker. Like, I will tell you that like you're amazing and that you deserve all the best things in life and everything. So that was great. I wasn't drunk, but I was definitely talking too much. But I'm glad I spoke to them. You know, no regrets, but some regrets. I really want to make the experience better next time, and I can't wait to go back. And it was just a great learning experience. I had a blast, you know. That was my experience with the strip club. Some things that I noticed. So let me know if you guys agree, disagree. Let me know what was your experience like at strip clubs. That strip club was really nice. I just feel like we went on a bad day, but it was so much fun. So let me know what you guys think, which one you guys recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.